Shit, I don't know. The lights are off.
Hey.
No, it's Joe from the Dirty Three.
We're back again, you hacks. I'm Brian, the man with the plan from Kazakhstan. And sorry the third guy couldn't be here today. He went to go support Team USA out in Seattle, and he was dressed in American flag attire, and Antifa beat the shit out of him.
Yeah.
And broke his leg. So
Antifa beat him up.
now he's in the hospital. He's again back in the hospital. I mean, these anti-American fucking scumbags.
It was a hate crime, folks.
Yeah, they hate crimed him because he loved America too much.
They hate the third guy.
Unreal.
You know, that happens up there. They got a lot of shit. If you're patriotic, these some people, a certain party in our country hates to be patriotic. It was so bad, bro. Buffalo put up the city of Buffalo, the mayor took down the fucking American flag and put up a Somali flag.
Yeah,
He didn't take it down until pressure from people from Buffalo saying, "What the fuck are you doing?"
Speaking of Buffalo and their shenanigans, so I heard recently that the Buffalo Bills aren't gonna honor. Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. They're not gonna honor OJ Simpson in their Ring of Fame around the arena. You know how they have that out there.
Yeah.
And he's there now. They never take, but they're not gonna honor him now.
But they already got him there?
They have him now, currently, yeah. They've had him the whole time.
They've had him the whole time, and now they're not going to do it?
Now, because they're building the new stadium, they're not putting his name up, supposedly. That I've read this, like,
well,
a lot of different
let's
spots.
think about this now, because when his name went up in that stadium originally, it was well before he committed the crimes, correct?
I would assume.
I would imagine,
yeah.
Because he played in, what, the late 60s, 70s?
Yeah, until that happened, that guy was a revered, like, personality.
He was an actor at the time.
He was in movie roles.
Everybody loved OJ.
Yeah.
Remember the Hertz commercials he was doing?
He was in everything.
You know?
I mean, granted, that shit happened when I was a kid. That thing there was really in, like, the early 90s, right?
You know? Yeah, I mean, and so... I'm surprised they didn't take it down once he was convicted and the other shit going on. Well, he wasn't really convicted.
Well, he beat that case, but there was other things he did time in jail for.
Yeah, he stole memorabilia.
Didn't he?
In Vegas.
Didn't they actually get him on a body? Didn't he actually, like, I don't know.
No, they never did. He never got caught. He never got found guilty in the criminal trial. He was found guilty in the civil trial. And then later on, he robbed a memorabilia thing in Vegas, and they put him in jail, and he beat somebody up or whatever, and he did something. He got like 7-8 years in jail for that fucking thing.
Oh, yeah, 9 years.
9 years, yeah. Something like that, yeah.
Damn.
Awesome. You know, and everybody said he fucking deserved it. He got away with the other shit because the lawyers were terrible for the fucking prosecution.
Well, they had the fucking Johnny Cochran there.
He had the dream team like you read about. He had the Kardashian guy.
Yeah, Rob. No, what's the dad's name? Was it Rob? I don't know what the dad's name was.
I don't know what the dad's name. Rob was somebody. He might have been named after the dad.
Possibly, I don't know.
And
but
he
yeah,
he didn't live too much further after that. He died after that fucking trial, right?
Yeah, I think they probably killed him.
You know?
Or the Kardashian killed her.
Yeah, they kill every man. They're like fucking praying mantises. You have mate with them and they fucking rip off your head.
Oh, your genitals.
You're one, they're taking your manhood.
Well, actually, he never got his prick removed. He still has it, so.
Poor Lamar Odom.
Well, he still got his business going, but I was thinking more Bruce.
Bro, Bruce, I don't know what the fuck happened.
Well, I should say the artist formerly known as Bruce.
You know, every guy that goes with him ends up coming out leaving a little something.
You know what's crazy about that too is that dude was like one of the greatest Olympians, like
of all time.
In that era, and it's like so wild. I mean, it really shows like those women really are like just.
Like when I was a kid, I remember Bruce Jenner on the cover of Wheaties.
I think he was the first athlete ever. I remember hearing something about that. He was the first one ever to get that.
He was fucking awesome. Everybody was loving him. I mean, I didn't really follow the fucking the sports he was playing, the track and field stuff. I didn't really like that stuff, but I respected the fact that he was a winning Olympian, a gold medalist,
and an American.
You know.
Usually the African dudes kick our ass in running.
And the funny thing is, I never seen it coming back then that he was going to turn into a woman.
I think even during the show for a long time he was a semi-normal dude, and then something happened where he wanted that limelight.
He dated a Kardashian.
Yeah, but even in the early runs in that show,
yeah, he was normal.
He was a normal dude.
It happened after the show was still going when it happened.
It seemed like big time. But I feel like they did all that shit for ratings. And then he just accepted it. He's like, look, whatever. Because I think when originally, remember, he hit that. This has nothing to do with sports, but whatever. But he hit that guy with the car and killed him.
He do that a lot out there.
But remember that? I think and originally, I could be wrong. I'm not saying this is the truth. But I think he transitioned to avoid getting that charge.
Well, yeah, what was his what was he trying to say? Look, I'm a woman now.
I think
women are historically bad drivers.
I think that was his whole thing. Was like, look, I'm on a ton of not testosterone, but the whatever they take there, the estrogen, and it was fucking up him emotionally and shit. That's what they were saying. So
it's fucking crazy.
I would have to Google it to really get it all. But this story was what 10 plus years old anyway. So
I mean, what the fuck?
Well, actually, I don't know when and then he was the brave and strong or whatever.
I don't know, but it happened during the show and they got divorced and everything because of it, and then they were just showing them.
I think they're together.
The transitions.
I don't think they have a divorce.
No, they're not together. She's with other people. She's banging guys that are like 30-something years old. They're not together anymore. They haven't been since they divorced on the show. They were separated.
What's the mother's name?
I don't know. I don't watch the fucking show.
Mommy Kardashian. Let's have to write her name.
But she's a filthy money grubbing fucking, you know. And her kids are all they're all fucked up. They're all getting fucking surgery before they get out of high school. I want longer legs. You imagine that? People do that?
Oh shit, you're right.
I told you.
They've been separated since 2013.
Yeah, it was during the show.
And he transitioned after that.
He didn't transition during the show, but they broke up during the show, and she went nuts because she knew he was transitioning.
No, that show's still going on, bro.
It's still. I know the show's still going on, but he's not. I don't think he's on. He's not on the show, is he?
I have no idea. I've only seen like a few episodes early on when it
They
first
do a couple
started.
of things where Dad comes by. He comes by dressed up as a woman or whatever, and they go out shopping or something. Like now they're all fucking. The girls are going out. It's kind of weird.
Yeah. Anyway.
But you know what? I do respect him for one thing, because he has come out avidly and said he doesn't like girls and women in men's sports.
It's funny because he's a Republican.
Yeah, it's so funny.
But yet he's a guy in a dress.
The left, it's the only guy they hate that's trans.
Oh, I bet. Well, no, there's other. I've seen it. There's a few Instagram characters I follow that are like really homosexual dudes, like really flamboyant. They seem like they're really nice guys, but they don't allow the TikTok brain people to give them the TikTok talking points. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This guy's this and this guy's, and then he just hits them with facts. Prove it. Show me. Where is this? Show me. But he obviously in the voice, show me. But no, it's he kills these goofy guys with the blue hair and the masks and the fucking septum nose ring.
He owns it. I mean, he changed his thing, but I think his views are the same. Because he said, he goes, I'm taking all these things, but I'm still stronger than a woman. He says, I couldn't compete with them. It's not right. So, I mean, he's the only transgender they don't want rights for.
Yeah, it doesn't surprise me.
Well, folks, we're watching the NBA. We're watching Dallas, whatever the fuck, versus New York Liberty. I don't know them all.
The NBA.
It's Dallas Wings, WNBA. The NBA is starting to look like this. These girls are men either way. It's like Michael Bibbin made these boys to men. Happened there.
What are you talking about?
But we also the WA All-Star game coming up on
the
June,
WAA. What's this?
July?
Women's
WNBA,
Alcohol Anonymous.
The WABA. The WNBA All-Star game with July 25th in Chicago.
The AAAAABA.
It's the AAA. Angel Reese is upset that she's on the reserve squad, and she didn't make the starters.
Well, she'll get over herself.
Well, what do you think? Do you think she should have made it?
I would have to look at her stats. I mean, I know she's got 1,000 million rebounds this year. I mean, we all know that.
I know. I was watching the thing earlier, and they were showing that only 3 shots she hit all year.
Like, I don't know what she's averaging for assists per game at her position. I don't know what she's averaging for blocks per game at her position. I don't even know what she's averaging for points per game.
I don't even know if she plays defense. I've watched some of her games, but it's not really...
Is she a power forward or a center?
Yeah, she's up front, but I don't know if she's a center or power forward, but she's up front.
What position is Angel Reese?
I would say she's a power forward and not a center.
She plays as a forward, okay. Angel Reese's stats at position, maybe.
I mean, the rebounds are going to be high.
So she leads the NBA in rebounding, obviously, with the WNBA, the AAA WNBA. 11.8 a game, which is obviously pretty solid, but obviously she's getting 17 fucking offensive boards a game.
11.8. She's averaging 11.8 points.
So she ranks first in boards. So congratulations to her. But she also ranks 25th in the league in scoring. So
what's she rank in assists?
So again, there's 10 players that start on both sides of the court, or on both teams, obviously. So she's not even in the top 10 points per game. So she doesn't deserve to start alone off that. It's all-star, not all-star rebounds.
Yeah.
Defensively, she's getting 1.6. 2 steals a game is pretty decent. It's
That's not bad.
Well, 1.5. It's 1.6.
Still not that bad.
She's 9th in the league.
That's not bad.
But they don't. This is bad. 0 points. She's not even averaging a block a game, and she's a power forward, which they don't show where she ranks at all in that.
I don't think she likes the defensive side of the ball. The offense is the glamour.
She averages 30 minutes a game, which is not that bad.
That's a lot, actually.
Yeah, she's sitting for 18. That's her. I mean, is she a starter? No.
Is she? Oh, how did she? What's her 0 for 3 count? Does she even shoot threes at all?
I just said point. It was all statistic based. I didn't check deep fucking stat line.
I look at those numbers. Other than the rebound numbers, there's nothing that stands out. I mean, 11.8 points per game isn't bad. That's not all-star numbers though.
Was it 11? Or 16?
I thought you said 11.8. It was 11.2.
15 basically. 14.9. So she's 15 points a game. 12. We'll call it 15 and 12, which isn't terrible. But again, that's not all-star stats.
15 points a game? Is that what it was?
14-9. So basically, yeah.
That's not bad though.
It's not great.
No, it's not great. What's the what did you say? She's like 20 something.
What do you mean?
26th overall for points.
25th.
And they only pick like fucking 20 something players. So hey, here you go. The All-Star game.
It's by points also. So again, I mean that's what I would put it. So she's also averaging a career low right now in minutes. Her rookie year she played 32, last year 31, this year 30.
Well, of course, your minutes go down when you're not performing.
So her
right?
field goal percentage is also, well, actually it's not her rookie year. She was 30 with 9-1, yuck. And last year 45, which is not bad. And this year so far she's 4-1-1-5. So.
And I'll tell you what.
She's averaging 1 3-point attempt a game. And making 0.1 a game, so for every 10 that she shoots, she hits 1, which is dismal. But she's not a shooter.
No, she's not a shooter. You're not expecting any of that. But she would go out there and shoot the fucking thing, no.
So all right, 2-point attempts. She's averaging 11 attempts, but she's getting 5. So she's shooting, obviously under 50.
She's shooting at 50%, less than 50%.
Less than 50 free throws. 70% on the free throws. 6.5 a game. She hits 4.5 a game.
That's not good either.
Not really, but she's not a shooter. Her form is horrendous.
God, there's guys in the NBA that ain't shooters that'll average fucking 80% on a fucking free throw.
So assists, she's getting 2.5 a game, which isn't good because obviously
that's terrible.
She just throws the ball back up.
Yeah, she never dishes.
Last year she was actually 3-7, so she learned to pass a little bit. But this year her ego, she's like, no, I'm not passing. But also on a new team, so she doesn't.
They probably made her pass last. Stop throwing up those fucking blind fucking layups, you fucking nitwit, and dish the ball out.
So far this year, she has a career high in steals at 1.6. Last year she had 1.5, but that could dip. And right now she's on her career high pace to break her blocks per game at 0.7.
Look, at the Indiana Fever are the most represented team in the All-Star starters. They got 3.
Yeah, they're actually good players over there.
Yeah. 3, I mean, that's crazy. I was like, when I looked at it,
I mean, she's not, again, the preface at this, she's not terrible, but she's not some all-world player. She thinks she's she thinks she's Shaq in her prime. She's not. She's not.
No, she's gotta get in her lane and know what she does best.
She doesn't even play defense. She's getting a few steals a game, sure, but those girls pass the ball horribly.
She wants the glamour thing. That's what she's about, looking good. She'd rather look good and play bad than play good and look bad.
Honestly, you know what? I at this point, I just want a dude to get in the WNBA as a lady.
There already is that Grainer girl.
And
she walks around with her shirt off. She's
dominate everyone. Like, I want LeBron James to just transition and just come over and just dominate all these girls.
They'll let it happen, too. And they'll respect that more than Caitlin Clark.
Oh, of course they will. But at this point, I just want to see it. Just to let them all know that, look, it's not the same.
I wouldn't doubt if there's some undercover ones in there right now that we don't know.
No, they would know. There's no way.
I would think the media somebody would tell you, but I don't think so, man. They hide so much shit.
No, I don't think so.
You know, because that Griner girl, she doesn't have anything there. There's no stitching. There's no nothing that they were removed. And she walks around with no shirt all the time.
She just could be a flat chester.
You know, and that's what they say. But she's got a deeper voice and this and that.
I've heard her talk. She's
but it could be from whatever. Yeah, I know.
Yo, what's up? I'm Brad.
Yeah. Hi, I'm here.
Hey, I'm Bradley.
Get over here.
All right. Well, anyway, speaking of sports, we had one of the more miraculous comebacks in sports history. I'll say.
Talking about Argentina.
Argentina today came down 2 goals, 2-0. Well, they call it nil, but they were down 2-0 with like less than 30 minutes to play, or something roughly around that number, and then they scored 3 straight to win the game against Egypt, which I was like, why is Egypt beating Argentina?
And 2 goals is like being down like 4 touchdowns in the fourth quarter.
I mean,
it's I mean,
30 minutes of gameplay, and they managed to get 3 goals. I mean, that's insane.
Fucking crazy. And that team, that team won the World Cup, what, the last time?
That's fucking, they have the best player in the world, dude.
Yeah. And he's got the highest goals in the World Cup, right? Most goals, I think.
As far as I know.
Maybe most points, too. I don't know. I don't know how that works.
I don't really think they keep track of points like that. They keep just track of
like is there
goals and assists. Yeah.
Goals and assists.
And then they obviously, if you're a midfielder, they keep track of your pass and accuracy stats and shit like that.
They must have some kind of thing for defensive stats, too.
Yeah, it's just guys that don't get beat.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, there's like, I'm sure they do it in real life, but in the FIFA in the video game, and kind of like in the hockey game, you know how when you play the pro mode, that gives you ratings on if you play good, and then it decreases your rating if you play bad?
Yeah.
Gives you the same exact thing, but I want to say they kind of do that in real life, but I'm not really sure.
You know, I mean, kudos to Argentina. Everybody was talking about them today, you know, and everything, and back in, you know, I mean, some teams are just, in the U.S., we lost to Belgium last night.
Yeah, 4 weeks ago they wanted to free Argentina and liberate them. Now everyone hates Argentina. It's a racist place. Everyone hates it there. I mean, it's just fucking madness.
I mean, I don't get all that stuff. I mean, if the team's good, the team's good. I don't give a fuck where they're from. If you want to watch them and they're exciting, I mean, who gives a fuck? Like, I can sit here and watch the WNBA, and it doesn't bother me. You know? Some of these girls, I mean, maybe I don't give them enough credit, and then when I see them play, I'm like, Jesus Christ, these fucking girls good. Other times I see a girl throw a brick up like that, and I'm like, there you go.
I know, you could roll out like literally a D3 college team and then just rack and run the floor with these girls. It's crazy.
You know, Wimbledon's going on. Did you do anything on that? I didn't do anything on it today. I should have, but I didn't.
Well, we got rid of cable in my house, so I don't know what the fuck's going on with that.
I don't watch tennis, so. I mean, I do, but I don't. Like, I usually get a little bit of Wimbledon because I'm at work and stuff. But it's tough. Tennis is not really overly exciting. For those who like it, it is, I guess, you know, because it's a lot of back and forth. When they have a long volley, everybody loves that shit, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Is that the proper word for it, volley?
Back and forth, yeah. I think so.
Volley, right?
I think so, something like that. Oh, my stomach is killing me, Jesus Christ.
I don't know, man.
Oof.
And we got I don't know if, what is it, Coco, what's her name, Coco Gruff, something like that? I don't know about the men, if they got any good guys in there for the Americans.
Oh, I have no clue. I'm
sure
I just don't know. Rafael Nadal is still going, right? I'm sure he's still a man. I have no idea.
I mean, after Johnny Mac, I was out.
Yeah, the Summer League. I forgot that the Summer League's going on right now.
You know, I love Johnny Mac because he used to get fucking mad, man. I love that shit. Well, we don't got much else in sports, really. I mean, Jesus. I mean, I'm looking it up. I mean, the summer's tough, you know.
It hasn't been. Well, they welcomed all the new Celtics today, which is whatever. I mean, the Paul George thing, we got into it a little bit the other day.
Fucking hate that team.
But I mean,
sorry, folks. I'm getting a little. It's almost rant time. Getting a little mad because that's fucking.
You're gonna kill me, but I gotta go to the bathroom, dude. I'm sorry.
Well,
my stomach's killing me.
I'm gonna break a pack then.
Go ahead, bust a few of them.
I'm gonna bust a pack. Here we go, baby.
Oh my God.
All right, folks. Here we go. I'm gonna bust a pack while Brian leaves. We're gonna show you what we got. You always tell them to go to the bathroom before the show, but this is what happened. So what the fuck? We're prepared for it now, though. Okay. We've got this camera right here. I'm gonna talk to. We're gonna bring this over a little more, maybe. Here we go. That's it. Here we go. Look at you guys. I'm gonna show you what we got. This is a 4-pack Panini. It's a football card pack. Let me show you the pack first. On the cover is Genty. There's the cover right there, folks. That's the Panini, and I think it's Revolution. All right, so that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Nothing wrong with that. I love that. You know? And let me change glasses here, folks, so I can see the cards. Otherwise, I can't tell you what they are. Don't get old, folks. Don't get old. I've got glasses for nearsighted, for farsighted. So let's get on this. And oh, this is a good card. I like this kid. But it's not, you know, Dalton Kincaid, tight end for the Buffalo Bills. And let's show you that card right there. I mean, that's a good card, folks. Dalton Kincaid. I'm trying to get the glare out of it because the light's right behind it. We're trying to get that. Look at that card. That's nice. All right, folks. There we go. All right, card. This is a 4-pack thing. I don't know if it's special with that stuff. Ooh, this is a throwback, folks. This is a throwback. And his name is Zach Thomas. You remember Zach Thomas from Miami Dolphins? It's a throwback. He was good. Let's see if we can get that same thing. Look at that card. Oh, yeah, look at that. Zach Thomas, folks. He's pretty good. He was good in his day, man. Very good. The next card is he's on a bad team, Los Angeles Raiders, but he made a name for himself last year and the year before. I mean, Brock Bowers, folks, excellent tight end for the Las Vegas Raiders. Excellent tight end. Let's take a look at that card. Oh, shit. Maybe we can bring it back a little. Maybe you can see it. Maybe we can do the glare. No. I want you guys to be able to see the card. I know sometimes the camera has a little time focusing, but once it does, you get the, I don't know. Let's go. All right, there we go. There we go. There we go. Brock Bowers, folks. Brock Bowers. You know who it is. Tight end. For the Vegas Raiders, folks. I'm never going to get used to that. And we got a Revolution rookie card, folks. Rookie card. Revolution rookie card. And Arizona Cardinals, Will Johnson. Will Johnson. Let's take a look at that card, folks. That is Will Johnson. That is a nice card. Look at that fucking card. That's the Revolution card. Rookie card. You know, look at that. Oh, nice. That's a beautiful card. Definitely something that you'd like to have, you know. Those rookie cards are special. That was a good group of cards right there, folks. I definitely enjoyed that, you know. And we have a set of basketball cards here. I might as well. Let me rip these while he's, we'll take care of this. All right? Let me do this. All right, folks, I'm going to get these started right now. This is going to be, I mean, we don't have basketball right now, but we got basketball cards to talk about. Some of these names are going to be tough, and I'm going to show you the pack. Let's show you the pack first. It's Tops. You see that? Tops. I don't know what the C is. 7 cards, Tops C with the signature around it. I don't know what that is. If you guys know, comment in the thing. I don't know what that is. You know? And here we go. Alright, folks, let's get to it. Oh, man, it had to be this guy, right? I mean, come on, folks. It had to be this guy. Brian.
Oh, yeah.
You came in right at the right time.
Whew.
Shea Gilligios Alexander. I just call him Shea. Alright, folks, check out this card. There's Shea right there. We'll let it zoom in. Come on now. Come on. We just had it perfectly. Come on, get it in there. There you go. We gotta hide my mug, and then we get it.
That's a decent one. Is it?
But either way, this Shea.
That's an MVP.
Get it down. I gotta get it out of the fucking light.
Is it a good one?
That's an average card. Take a look at it. Ooh, this is. That's a fucking awesome fucking card right here, bro.
I should save it just
I'm
because
gonna tell you. I hope it comes through.
Guy won an MVP in a
Tyrese Halliburton.
Oh, he's a bum. Oh no, he's not here. He's not.
Look
bad.
at that card with the head right next to him. Fucking love that. Halliburton's a beast. Take a look at that card.
He's not bad, but he's no MVP.
He got hurt this year, though.
He got hurt last year.
Was it last year?
He just never came back.
This dude sounds familiar. Derek Lively.
Oh, he's on the Dallas, right?
Yeah, I'm Dallas. That's correct. Ooh, we got a card here you might like. You might want to keep. Not this one here particularly, but that's Derek Lively, folks. Derek Lively. All right, there you go.
Oh.
I think this is our first Celtic picked on this in this batch of cards. We got the Topps card, and Derek White.
Oh.
Ooh, we know how much you love Derek White, folks.
D Wizzle.
D White.
Yeah, we'll put.
White.
Maybe we can get him to sign it.
We got him. We got him.
Maybe we can get him to
I
sign
didn't
it.
get zoomed in properly. Maybe I got to bring him in slow. No, I don't know.
Maybe we can get him to sign it.
Yeah, we're coming all great before you got here.
That's what happens.
I'm not really a big fan of this guy, but a lot of people are. Miles Turner.
Oh, I wanted the Celtics to go get him, but of course they they went for Paul George instead. Fucking horses.
Yeah, we love Paul George. Those fucking Celtics. Fucking jerks. Miles Turner. I mean, if we were looking for old bums, this would have been the one I would have went after. But he's not a bum. He wasn't before. He's great. And it's James Harden.
They're gonna say James LeBron. They're gonna throw a curveball. James LeBron.
James Harden, folks. Cool card. Cool card.
I mean, when he was in Houston, he was unstoppable.
He was good back in the day. Now he's just.
That's a Clippers one too. Not even a fucking.
Yeah. Is it?
Yeah, it's Clippers.
Oh, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pronounce this one. All right, let's try it. Azar Newell. Is that Atlanta? Yeah, that's Atlanta. Azar Newell. Nothing really gets screams at you with these cards here, folks. We got I think we had one rookie card out of. Check out the football pack. We had one rookie card. Plays for Arizona. All right, folks. That concludes our rip packs for today.
Oh, Zach Thomas.
Yeah, bro. That was the one I got excited about too.
Could definitely put the Bowers in the plastic.
And Brock Bowers, that's the killer card out of that whole thing was Brock Bowers. And let's get back to here, folks. And you see how that went. That was pretty cool. You like the new tricks, huh? We got some new stuff, baby. We're pulling shit out of our ass.
Just like I did.
Hey, hey.
That wasn't that long, surprisingly.
You know, so this is what we've got. This is what we want you guys to do all the time, right here. Subscribe. We can't tell you enough to fucking subscribe. We're gonna keep flashing that at every show now. Here you go. Subscribe. Subscribble. There you go, folks. We don't dwell on it. But I have to tell you, yeah, we didn't get anything rocking on there, but that Brock Bowers card's definitely
well,
going to be
Bowers, just because you don't know what the fuck that kid's going to be one day.
No, yeah.
And
that
obviously,
that rookie card's probably worth something. You don't know.
SGA, he's an MVP, NBA champion.
Yeah, Shea's fucking fantastic. That's probably the best card we got with the basketball with Shea.
And as far as the Derek White card, maybe we can bump into this guy one day and get him to fucking sign it.
Maybe.
I'm going to have to keep it on my person.
Maybe we'll have to talk to Uncle Fern on the couch to see if he can arrange it.
Hey, Uncle Fern, hey!
Peace to Uncle Fern!
We got to get Derek White to stop playing Missoula ball.
But Derek White, that was our first Celtic, but that was only like our second or third pack of basketball that we pulled, correct?
Ever?
Yeah, I think we only did like 3 packs of basketball, ever.
Maybe.
Yeah.
You might be right, but I think we did more football.
I think we did 1 or 2 packs of hockey.
Yeah, we did 1 or 2, yeah.
And mostly football, mostly Pokemon.
We never did baseball, right?
Oh, shit.
Well, baseball cards are fucking whatever.
They're worth money, though. They're worth big money.
Yeah, but you got to get the Shohei, or you got to get like in a fucking Babe Ruth or somebody.
Oh, dude, you ain't getting Babe Ruth now.
I mean, you might.
The guy came into the Pawn Star shop, bro, with a fucking Babe Ruth from back in the day.
Like, I bet you if you went to
fucking worth fucking millions.
If you went to some old record store out in Maine, I bet you they have old sports cards still there that maybe you get some old school shit.
Yeah, but you pay a fucking
arm and bro, you never know, because they could probably just have them and no one buys them. Well, so they just sell them for $5 or $10.
I think where you would find that stuff is somebody having those garage sales like that, and they just got a box of cards and they sell it to you for $20, and you get that diamond in the rough.
Yeah, but but you'd have to bank. Like, so my buddy used to work for a moving company. I forget what company it was, but anyway, he was moving some dude's house. I guess the guy had like a mansion or some shit. I forget, it was in Beverly or some bullshit.
Must be nice.
But the dude had a shitload of vinyls, and this was when I was in high school. So vinyls, this is when vinyls, no one gave a fuck about vinyl anymore. 2005, 2006, around that time.
Yeah, it goes in and out.
But the dude gave him a lot of the vinyls because he was going to toss them. And my buddy's like, no, I'm going to take these. Because he just seen some of them and that he like, all right, he had like the Thriller vinyl. And he's like, oh, my brother would like this. So he just took that. He took the whole crate. But he had the first Rick James record. He had the fucking Rolling Stones LPs. He had the Led Zeppelin LPs, the Thriller LP. Bro, he had like so much shit. And I'm like, this guy was going to throw this away.
Well, some people's trash is other people's fucking treasure.
Oh God! I mean, I don't know if he kept a hold of those fucking vinyls, but dude, if he did,
I don't know if you've ever watched Pawn Stars. Most of the time, that people come in there with something, it's something they bought at a street vending thing, or they were emptying their grandmother's house, or they went on to some kind of fucking swap meet. You know what I'm saying? People don't know what they have, and they end up finding these fucking things that are worth big money, and then he goes, how much did you pay for it? $10. It's worth fucking $5,000, you know?
Oh, I know. A friend of mine's mom passed away not that long ago, and I guess her dad was going to get rid of a bunch of their vinyl records, and I was like, give them all to me, I'll take all of them, but then I think he reconsidered it and goes, I'm just going to hold on to these.
Of course. And anybody who has any, now, that doesn't mean that every vinyl record you have is worth money.
No, it doesn't matter. For me, I'll play it. I'll listen to it.
But there's a lot of people out there from an older generation that will not listen to these CDs, tapes, or streaming now. They won't listen to that stuff because they fucking like the old vinyl, the way it sounded in an old record player.
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely
staticky, choppy, you know how it sounded.
Oh, I know. I grew up listening to vinyl because my grandfather had a shitload of them. I used to listen to Elvis vinyls almost every day in Abbey Road. Abbey Road and Elvis.
You know, that's unbelievable.
And he would get mad because this is when I first started learning about hip hop and shit. So I would scratch some of them. He'd get so pissed at me.
My parents still have a lot of Motown vinyl.
I got all hip hop and random shit.
Old Motown from when they started. I mean, you're talking like the Four Tops, the OJs, stuff like that.
That's dope.
You know, the Miracles. I mean, Diana Ross.
If they ever want to get rid of them.
You know where to send them. Give them to me.
Yeah, all right. Well, if you ever want to get rid of them, you know where to swing them.
I mean, old fucking, very good stuff, you know. Because that's what they were into. That was the music they liked, and there was little records they were buying, and they kept them.
Yeah, that shit's all fire,
you
bro.
know? My father kept all that Garbage Pail Kids stuff. We had even the Cabbage Patch dolls. Still got those.
That's smart. I'm sure they're worth a shitload of money.
Oh, who the fuck?
Unless one of your family members unloaded them. Who knows?
Oh, I'm sure my sister has wiped them out, and my brothers fucking sold them for crack.
See, I didn't want to say it. I let you say it. I'll let you say it, buddy.
I'm not saying my brother's on crack. I'm just saying he might have sold them for that.
I don't know your brother. I don't want to judge him.
No, I mean, you know my history. Me and my brother have the same history. You know how that went, but I'm not going to get into that. But I mean, even old, like, sporting cards, people come across them all the time in yard sales and this and that. People don't know what they're worth, you know? Somebody left them behind, and like their kid left them behind when they were younger, and we just want to get them out of the basement. Here you go. And you look through the cards, you don't see much, but you buy the thing for $10, and later on, you know, you look at it, you got a fucking, this rookie card for like fucking Bobby or rookie, or Wayne Gretzky rookie, OPG or something, you know?
OPG.
You know, I was an avid card collector as a kid, which I think a lot of kids were, especially if you played sports. You definitely collected the cards as well if you played sports. There's no doubt.
I mean, I used to get them, but I didn't appreciate them when I was a kid. I didn't give a fuck.
Oh, I didn't appreciate them either. I hacked them.
And they were mostly all baseball cards that people would buy me, and that was I've always had a real disdain for baseball, and especially back then when I was a kid, I just was like, fuck these things. Why are you buying me baseball cards?
The one who seen the value in the cards and just couldn't convince me to fucking, you know, not until later on in life I started protecting the cards, and that was at my father's. My father telling me, he goes, oh, look, these cards are going to be fucking worth a lot of money when you're older.
Well,
and
he was right and wrong, because most of them are worth 5 cents at best.
No, but I had the Gretzky rookie, I had the Mike Bossy, I did a lot of hockey collecting and baseball. I had the Wade Boggs rookie, fucking Mark McGuire rookie, Jose Canseco, all those fucking cards in those times. Roger Clemens rookies. See, I even had basketball with Shaq rookies.
Oh my God.
You know what I'm saying? But I fucking ruined them. You know?
Yeah, I never really. I got into like collecting Pokemon a little bit as a kid, but then I gave those up. And same with like. It's just I don't think I've ever really been a collector of much.
It's just like my Air Jordans, my fucking Jordans 1s. I had Jordans 1s, 2s, and 3s. I think I even had up to 4. Original, and I should have fucking saved them.
I mean, you could say I used to have a lot of hats, and I kind of rekindled that love for hats because, I mean, I used to have like a whole wall. And anyone that I used to hang out with when I was like 50, I forget what house it was, when I lived on Belmont Street, I had fucking like, I don't know, maybe 15 hats. I had them all on my wall.
Yeah, I was like that too with the hats. I had to match every fucking thing I was wearing. I had a different hat for everything I was wearing.
Now I'm going bald. I have to hide it. So now I'm fucking stuck wearing a hat. I rekindled it.
I'm starting to rekindle it again. I'm getting back into it because I haven't done it in a while. And now I'm starting to get it a little bit, a little more. I mean, with the shirts too, I get the jerseys and stuff like that. I'm getting into it a little bit. Sally goes, "Why are you wasting your money on all those jerseys?" I said, she goes, "How much have you spent on the jersey?" I said, "Thousands of dollars." She goes, "How much are they worth?" "A lot more than what I paid."
Some of them, yeah. Some of the ones you have, definitely.
You know, you get the fucking Patrick Mahomes fucking signed jersey. Fucking styling.
Well, I'll tell you one thing. If he comes out and has another bad year, I mean, that thing loses value a little bit.
It's...
If he comes out and wins a Super Bowl this year, then that thing's going to go fucking... You might as well sell it now. I'm
so happy that Trevor Lawrence is becoming more relevant. He started off a little slow. And Justin Herbert's starting to be a little better. They got their jersey signed.
He's not going to win nothing.
Trevor Lawrence is good, and he's got a good
Trevor has potential that he could open up, because that division, minus the Texans of being the solid team, but their offense is inconsistent, and if the Jaguars can play good on both sides of the ball, they're going to be a good team again, no matter what, because their team alone is loaded.
They traded Travis Etienne, and now they got that fucking backup as the starter.
No, Etienne's still there, right?
No, traded him.
To who?
I want to say Arizona, but I don't know if that's right. Let me see. I'll look this up real quick.
I don't remember hearing that.
Yeah, I saw it the other day. They traded him. And I was like, fucking... They got the kid in the backup, but he's not proven.
I just heard some shit about Walker, but I didn't read it because I didn't care enough. They were saying Walker's worries, or whatever, Seattle's worries about Walker happening during
the Saints, bro. To the Saints.
Oh, that's weird.
Well, because Kamara's getting old, and they don't have anybody else there.
Well, the Kamara's probably going to get moved anyway.
Yeah. Well, he tried to get moved a couple of years because they weren't paying him.
Well, he said that he didn't want to play anywhere besides New Orleans, but I think at the end of the day, it's time to... If you want a Super Bowl ring, bro, you better go to a team that's in position to win something.
You know.
I could see him getting swung, and I've been saying this, but I could see him getting swung over to KC. As much as I don't want that to happen, because and we don't have the spot for him anymore. But if he got swung over to Denver, maybe even if he got traded for J.K. Dobbins, I'd be cool with that.
You guys are happy right now with fucking Waddle, and you got two fucking good running backs. Dobbins will get hurt, and fucking Harvey will step up again.
Harvey and that rookie, I'm telling you, that rookie's going to be...
Dobbins he's going to be the odd man out at the end of the year, I think.
Unless he plays the way he played last year.
He played good last year up until he got hurt.
Played awesome last year until he got injured.
Yeah, definitely.
He was 5th in rushing, basically. I mean, he was 5th in every stat. I mean, he was top 5 all year.
I mean, I'm looking at 2 guys this year. I want to see if they're going to do it. And one of them, I think they both got hurt. I know one definitely got hurt a lot, but the other one got hurt and came back from injury. Omari Hampton for the Chargers. I want to see how well he does. And obviously our boy Cam Scatterboo.
I don't give a fuck about that Omari Hampton. I hope he gets hurt again. No, I'm just kidding. I don't wish injury on anybody.
And they're currently giving Scatterboo a bunch of shit too because he likes Trump too. Him and Jackson Dodd. They're fucking so stupid.
I think that thing's over.
Oh, fucking terrible. But I mean, I don't know. I think the fantasy season's gonna be interesting. There was a lot of moves. Especially running backs. It seems like the running backs got moved around a lot. I mean, obviously Waddle got moved. Everybody on Miami got moved, except for Arcane. Echane, whatever his name is.
Arcane Wizard.
Toothache. That's what they call him. You know, and you know who else I'm looking forward to seeing? And I think I'm gonna pick. Obviously pick him up and. It's Gibbs from fucking Detroit. I think that kid's gonna have an awesome.
He'll most likely be the first guy off the board.
Yeah, without a doubt. That kid, he got nobody. He got the kid Pacheco with him. Pacheco, fucking
Yeah,
kid's
but
gonna be
I'm
nice.
just saying, like, because usually it's what? Derrick Henry. Derrick Henry's getting a little older. Saquon Barkley's potential to go off the board at number one.
And Saquon didn't have a great year. And
Obviously, Justin Jay and Chase.
McCaffrey's getting old.
Lamar Jackson will probably be in the top 10, the guys that are going first round guys that usually goes. Maybe. I don't know if it's... 'cause I haven't played in a few years or 2 years at this point, so I don't know if Jalen Hurts is now considered a first round pick or not.
No,
I'm not really
close.
sure how
No.
he... No, I don't know.
They're calling him a glorified running back.
Well, that's what I'm saying. He scores a shitload of rushing touchdowns.
Yeah.
So he scores touchdowns.
But you don't get any fucking... You don't get too much... The only passing touchdowns go to Goated.
Yeah, usually.
Well, Devonta Smith was still had a good relationship with Hurts. I think AJ Brown and Hurts had some kind of thing. I don't know. I'm not out there. I don't want to say nothing and not know about it. You know. I don't know what happened, but they must have had some kind of problem. Why would you leave a championship caliber team? I mean, I'm not saying the Pats ain't a championship caliber team. We just came from the fucking Super Bowl, so maybe he just wanted to get back with Vrabel. I think. Maybe.
I think he's just a Pats fan and he's wanted to come here this whole time.
You know, maybe. You know, I mean, hey.
And now was just the right time where he could bitch his way out of fucking Philly and to go, you know what? I didn't know what was going to happen during that Vrabel thing, but he propelled that team to a winning record and to a Super Bowl. I want to go there.
Yeah, I think a lot of players took notice of that, you know. And if you're and same thing with Seattle.
Yeah, I wonder though how. Well, Seattle's always been a kind of
Yeah.
a destination a little bit, just because of the fans and the fact that they've always been a relatively good team.
And as much as it doesn't snow there, it rains all the time. It doesn't really snow, so it's a northern place that doesn't get that cold. So it's a destination that people want to live. I mean, if I'm coming out of LSU or fucking Florida State or something, I don't want to go play up in fucking Green Bay.
No, I mean, Seattle neither, just because it's the polar opposite of weather. Even if there's still the snow and the cold, I mean, yeesh.
You know, I wouldn't mind going to Minnesota. I mean, because they got the dome, right? Or did they get rid of the dome?
No, they're indoors. They played outside 1 year or whatever, but that was in between stadiums.
And currently, I think the Jacksonville Jaguars are not going to be playing in Jacksonville this year because their stadium is being built, so they're going to play at one of those colleges in Florida.
Sugar Bowl place or wherever they do
I'm
it?
not sure. I thought it was Florida State, but I could be wrong. I'm not sure where they're going to play, but it's not going to be at home in Jacksonville.
I would assume it's going to be one of the biggest stadiums they have.
So the team that's over in Europe half the year fucking playing games, it's not going to go home to a home team. You're not going to have a home game advantage.
Don't they
home field advantage?
Don't they consider those European games for them home games anyway?
Yeah, they do.
So there's 3 or 2 games off the schedule for them anyway.
Yeah. And
then now you have 6 games to worry about. They have to move another spot. I mean,
not for nothing. When you watch those games in England and shit like that, when they're playing, there's a lot of Jacksonville fans, and they got the jerseys, the whole fucking nine.
Well, it's because they go there every year, but and not for nothing, you never know if some sort of hurricane situation goes down in Florida. But they could have a hurricane this year, and they could have to reschedule a game.
And apparently, fucking Jacksonville's the fucking dry-lint of the league, and they just send them off to fucking Europe every year. You know, and then they got the Mexico City games. They got the Germany games.
I think they're doing one in a new place this year, and I just can't remember. I think it was Ireland or something like that.
When are you gonna do one in Palestine?
Right on Gaza.
Hamas would be great fans.
They'll do an NFL game right in the Hamas Strait.
We promise we won't bomb you.
Jesus Christ.
You know, I don't know. I mean, I love the fact that they're still wishful thinking about having a team in like London or something.
I think it's bad for the game.
I think it's just weird. I mean, how are you gonna fucking navigate that?
Do what the NFL or the NBA did and just put a team in Canada.
Well, I mean, fucking
Canadian.
We don't have a team in Canada in the NFL.
No. Well, if you consider the Buffalo Bills in Canada, but they're not.
Oh, they're fucking almost there.
They're pretty close.
They're right on the line.
They're fucking close, but
they
they're
could
not.
be the Niagara Bills.
Yeah. Whoa.
But I don't know. I mean, maybe they should put a team in Canada.
I just think for the sake of traveling, it's not good for the league. Because what happens if you're a California team?
That's the thing.
And you have to fly all the way out to England.
And then if you say, okay, California doesn't have to go, then what would all these other teams gonna be like? Why the fuck do we have to go?
Or you schedule them to the east and then you schedule them out west again.
And that's what they're gonna put them in. They're gonna
and then give them the bye week.
They're gonna be like the Far East.
No, that's what I'm saying. Is you say like the 49ers come out to play New England. And then they have to go out to travel to fucking England to play Jacksonville. And then they get the bye week. I mean, that's how it would have to go.
And you think they would do that now?
Or
When they
they-
get these teams that
or
go
they
out
get
there,
the-
but they don't do that.
Or they just get the bye week going out into England. Say they have a home game, then you go to England, or you get the bye, you fly out there, blah, blah, blah.
Because what they do with Jacksonville is Jacksonville's out there for a couple of games. They stay out there.
Well, I think last year or
they
2
did,
years
right?
ago, that was the first time they've ever had to stay out there back to back.
Yeah. Because otherwise they're flying back, and they're not flying back to a bye. They're flying back. It's weird.
Well, I mean, they're right there on the coast, so
yeah,
it's not that.
too
It's
bad,
not.
but they're down in the south of the United
horrendous.
States. It's bad. You know.
I mean,
I don't know.
Let me see how far.
Maybe next year, fucking the NFL will play in Russia. That's a quick shot.
Yeah,
That's a quick pardon jumper.
We just totally crushed communism this year. 2026, the year we end communism.
I can't wait till we play in Nigeria.
How long is a flight from Jacksonville to England?
And they're doing this on a commercial flight or a private jet or a private jet.
It's about 10 to 14 hours.
Oh yeah. It's a long flight, bro.
Yeesh.
You talk about the fucking jet lag. But they got a couple of days to recover. They cannot. They're obviously not going to schedule a Thursday game if they played Sunday or Monday in fucking London. No fucking way.
Fucked.
They'd be fucked. And that's the logistics of it, folks. Some team, somehow, if they made London a fucking team, is going to get fucked playing them.
No, I think it's a bad idea. I don't think moving it. I think you just start. You do what you do what the NBA does, and you have these subletted NFL programs out there.
They had an NFL Euro, but it didn't work.
I think they have them in Africa because they. There was a dude they tried out, and he's from like Nigeria or some shit like that, and he never played football in his life, but he was just such a physical specimen. They're like, we'll give this dude a workout, and we'll see what he does. And his workout was insane.
They do that with basketball all the time.
I forget who signed him, but I'm pretty sure some team signed him, and I want to say it was Philly.
Like, there's a lot of colleges that get these players. They recruit them from Europe, from Africa, from this, and they've never played the sport before, but they're fucking tall or they're big.
Yeah, they're just
and
physical
they fucking
specimen.
groom them in college.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's unbelievable, but it's a good thing for them. It's good. Like, I mean, you look at guys like Matumbo and stuff, and all the stuff he's going back home, and all the money he's given to his villagers and all this other stuff. It's fucking awesome stuff.
Well, not a lot of people talk about it, but if you could look this story up on your own. But you know the guy Akon, the singer?
Yeah.
Locked up, they won't let me out. That guy.
Yeah.
He took like a shitload of his money that he made through his career and went over to try to like fix Africa and build them houses and fix their water situation. And he got totally shit on for doing that.
That's fucking horrible.
Just like
They got shit on for doing that.
Just like Mr. Beast. Remember Mr. Beast
he
went
got
over
shit
there,
on it for
and
too.
they were shitting on him for doing that. I'm like, why?
Well, look at Manny Pacquiao and all the stuff he's done for his home country.
Oh no, shit. He's the most. He's essentially.
Didn't he elect him like fucking like governor or something?
They probably worship that guy like God over there.
And who else? Who was the Spanish boxer? Roberto Duran, who gave away a ton of his money to his home country.
Well, did they give it to Mexico, or did the cartel say, "Hey, buddy"?
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, that's.
Hey, we fixed some of those fights for you because we put the fear of God in your opponent. So you better fork some of that bread over, or we're gonna kill your whole family and then kill you.
But I wish you'd see a lot more of it. These athletes really, because you look at these politicians fighting over crumbs and stealing all the goddamn money with the NGOs, stealing all your fucking taxpayer money. Now more than ever, you need pro athletes from their towns. You gotta, give back. I'm not telling the guy that only made like fucking, he's making $650,000 a year and he only played for 10 years. All right, I mean, you're not, but I'm talking about the fucking guys like Jordan. I'm sure he's giving back to his hometown. LeBron, I'm sure they gotta be. You're worth fucking, Jordan's a billionaire.
Yeah, but I don't know. They say Jordan's a bit of an asshole with that type of shit.
Like I know one guy who gives, and that's Shaquille O'Neal.
Well, yeah, he's a good dude. I mean, I think he redid the Shaq shoes and made them like what, $20 a pop.
Oh
so
no,
people can buy them.
He did them and walked away from a lucrative Reebok deal and said, "Look, I can't be with you with the way you price these shoes."
Wow.
And he tells the story of a woman who came up to him and goes, "My son can't even afford your fucking shoes." She gave him shit, and he said that's it. He dropped the Reebok. He started his own shoe line, and it was cheap.
Imagine that. Imagine the ego on that woman to walk up to a guy like him and tell him that. Like, how much of a bitch are you?
But imagine somebody doing that to today's basketball player. They'd probably punch her in the face.
I'm sure. Well, not even that. I'm sure these people say it all the time. I mean, the thing is,
imagine going to DK Metcalf.
that reselling culture, and restock, not restocking, but the remarketing shit is just out of control. I mean, you can't, if you're a fan of somebody, and like, say the guy makes a drop, like, there's a dude I'm a fan of, and he does drops for shoes and shirts and shit all the time, and if you're not there, like, instantly, you get fucked over by resellers that just buy it all up because they have bots that buy the shit. Like, there's a guy, for instance.
I think Magic did his own shoe, too, that was cheap.
And this guy's the biggest idiot. So I'm going to get in the subject at a different time, but... So a dude bought the new Grand Theft Auto. He bought like 50... I think it was 500 copies of it to resell it.
Okay.
But it's digital. They're not doing hard copies of the game.
So how the fuck do you buy 5 digital copies, and how do you sell them?
I have no idea. I think he got fucked over because he's an idiot. I think he purchased the game.
He didn't understand it, and he tried to...
PlayStation announced, or they announced originally that they're not... Then I don't know how long, maybe a year, 6 months, but they're not dropping physical copies for the game.
But they're doing the same thing with the cards now, the
digital.
trading cards. It's digital cards, and you got to trust the site. They said you can resell it, or you can keep it. Keep what? Well, it's on the fucking computer.
No, I know it's retarded. But PlayStation 2, they're talking about it, and Sony has been saying that they're going to move away from physical copies of games, which the most of the gaming industry fan base for these guys are fucking bullshit, because people want to collect the stuff.
Yeah, and you can't collect digital.
And then what happens when the internet goes out? I can't play my fucking games because it's fucking digital.
No. They should have kept the hard copy games. They should have always. No,
they are for now, but they're saying that PS6 is going to get released with no disc drive at all.
Well, the 5 doesn't have a disc drive, right?
Mine doesn't, but they'd make them with disc drives. I bought one without it. Because most of the games I play are digital anyway.
Most of the games are digital.
But I'm not... Me, personally, I was waiting to buy certain shit. Cause I'm a big Final Fantasy VII guy, and I don't know if you know what that is. It's an old school role play game.
No, I know
anyway.
what it is,
but they
like it, but I know what
they remade 2 out of the 3 games so far.
They remastered them?
So brand new combat system, graphics are insane. But once the third one came out, because they've put them out in parts 1, 2, and 3. Three's coming out next year. But I was gonna collect all 3 of them in one, and I'm still gonna. But it's like shit like that for me goes out the window when they end this. You know what I mean?
I know. Well, that'll make those fucking hard copy games worth a fucking ton.
No, but the thing is, how the hell are you going to play them if the disc drive's gone?
You can't even play them.
The PS6.
You have to have the old systems.
Yeah.
So people sitting on the old systems are going to fucking make some money.
Yeah, PS2, man, that thing's
I wish I kept mine.
That is one of the... You can still get one. I would get one now, but they're still probably very affordable. Because eventually those things are going to go up, and the PS2, man... is, one of the greatest of all time.
Oh, I agree. I mean, maybe this may not be the place on the show today, but I mean, I understand what you're talking about. That's some of the greatest games I've ever played.
On everything, bro. It was peak for everything, because it was before the gaming industry got super greedy with the pay-to-play features and games. Yeah. Everything's a DLC now. None of the like every one of those games, whether they're good or bad, was 100% complete. I've said this before. Nowadays, they give you 60% of the game done. And then you either got to pay for the rest of the game, or you have to wait a fucking year and a half.
That fucking sucks.
A year and a half for the whole game to be fully released. Or not really fully released, but fully updated and
that's
fixed.
That's not right. That's some fucking...
No, the video game industry is gouging its fan base so bad. It's so bad.
That's some hornswoggling shit. They're
Dude,
doing some crazy
honestly,
shit.
What they're doing, and if the video game culture...
They're taking advantage of kids and adults.
Yep.
Kids.
Video game culture will never stop purchasing. That's the problem, and they know. That's why phone games... Every single phone game you play is fucking money driven. If it's not money driven, you have ads after fucking ads, and
it drives you to the money.
And you can't even play the game anymore because you've watched 45 ads in 10 minutes a game.
And I know that from I played a Monopoly online, a Monopoly game. They want money, or else it's slow to go.
Oh, that Monopoly Go game?
Yeah,
I've seen it.
Slow to go.
I don't play that.
You can't trade. You can't play any of the events they have because you don't have the fucking.
Yeah, it's like Pokemon.
Yeah.
It's like playing Pokemon Go now. Pokemon Go it was a cash grab before, but they made it 1,000 times worse.
Yeah, I mean, they know these kids, and you know what's funny too is kids take their fucking mom and dad's credit card and say, "Well, I'm just gonna buy a little something for the game."
Well, that and it's
and then
adults.
all of a sudden it's like fucking $500.
It's all kids my age too that grew up with money or maybe no money, and then now they have some money, so they're like, "Fuck it, I don't play video games, so now I'll waste all my money in this stupid mobile game." I mean, to each his own. I mean, I used to do it with 2K. I used to do it with all these games. All like
it's just a waste. It goes
Oh, it's
nowhere.
so
You don't
stupid.
get no value from it. The game, you get no value.
Bro, during COVID alone, during 2020,
Oh, they must have made a ton.
I spent alone, and I'm sure this is like rookie numbers, but I've already bought the basketball game. You play the career mode, right? You either grind your ass off for the coins to make your guy better, or you buy him. So during COVID, you know how much money I spent on 2K that year? Like $400.
No, and
Like, bro,
that's probably the
legitimately.
light end of what people spent during COVID. That's probably the light end.
Yeah,
That's probably,
Kiki spent more money than me, I know for a fact, on that game. And I have a buddy of mine.
I'm sure there's kids that spend thousands.
Oh, bro, definitely. No, without a doubt. Because I was going to say, they have the Ultimate Team modes, which I've explained it to you before what it was. Where it's like any player from any generation, you can use it.
Yeah. And then you got to buy all those guys.
You get essentially, or the packs to pull the. It's kind of like this: you get a pack, you pull it, and hopefully you get someone good. If not, you just screw.
Because it used to be when you reached a certain achievement, you unlock those people.
You can,
in the games.
but it's all grind, and no one wants to do the
It's too
grind.
long of a grind now.
Now people will literally hire you to do that shit for you.
You know, because they always did that, especially with the sports games too. They unlock certain players, like they wouldn't give you the best players sometimes. You know, they wouldn't do that in certain modes, and you'd have to grind it out, and that's an unlockable achievement. It's just like in the baseball we do it. We can't get the best bats, gloves, this and that. You can't get that shit until you unlock the achievement.
Well, nowadays, yeah, because it's so stingy.
Yeah. You know, and then and a lot of times I get disinterested in the game because to get the achievement so fucking hard.
That or you got to spend $20.
Yeah. As soon as I start, I know this league can't hit a layup.
Ugly, so ugly.
Well, what the WNBA's on, folks. Every now and then we catch it out of the corner of our eyes. One of these girls not hitting the layup.
Butcher in a wide open layup. Absolutely insane.
No one near her. But I mean, I'm just saying. But about the games with that, I mean, it's just tough. I mean, you get disinterested. When I play the games on the phone, and as soon as then I'm looking at it, I go, oh, I ran out of all the money. Even the fake poker stuff, they want you to buy more fucking fake money.
Oh, I'm sure.
Yeah, and I'm like, why would I buy more fake fucking money?
Yeah, it's
Who
stupid.
gives a fuck?
I play a game on my phone that's like that, and you can tell that when people are paid to play their game.
Yeah.
Because, like, for me, I'm like 200 million power in this game. And there's certain dudes that are like 400 million, 500 million. You're like, damn, bitch.
It was like that with the Monopoly. I know you could tell who was dumping in tons of money on that game because they got all the achievements. It's impossible to get any of the achievements in that thing, with that Monopoly Go, without paying big money.
I believe it.
And I refuse to do it. And then it's a time option. I gotta wait like a week before I can play the fucking game again.
Yeah, I used to work with this kid that played that all the time, and he would have people roll. Like, say we were unloading a truck, and he'd be like, roll the game for me. And then everyone would do it, and then, he's like, fuck.
I get that with Sally. We'd be in the car, right? She goes, "Yeah, I need you to catch these guys for me all the time. All right, I need three perfect throws or whatever. You know what I'm saying?"
I'm pretty good at the excellence.
And I'm like, I haven't played the fucking game in years.
Yeah, but you might get, like, dumb luck.
Oh.
That's a thing. You are a dude that gets dumb luck, and it just follows you sometimes. It's weird. But minus when you used to play the game and you used to scream at them in the street. And just fucking Chamander. You fucking Chamander, you. And I'm like, Joe, it's Charmander. Yeah, Chamander.
Oh, I butchered every one of those fucking
Fucking Maggie Carp. The Maggie Carp thing fucking was killing me, dude.
Maggie Carp killed me.
Oh my god, I'm like, what the fuck's this Maggie Carp? And I'm like,
even
what?
the name, I called it Pokemon forever.
Yeah, you're one of those guys, though.
Yeah.
I know kids my age that say that shit, or like kids that are younger than me. You play that Pokemon? I'm like, if you say that like my grandmother, I'm gonna punch you in the face.
I fucking do it. Now that and it's funny because once I found out it started aggravating people, I kept doing it on purpose. Yo, you here for the Pokemon?
Yes, like you say in Nike, makes me want to kill you.
The Nike.
I'm gonna have to stab you a little bit every time you say that, and just push the knife deeper in.
As soon as I'm like, oh, this really bothers this kid. All right, we'll just keep saying Nike.
Dude, I seen a pair of Jordans the other day, and I think they were real, but I'm not sure. But it on the tag, I think it was a special brand of them. but it said Bike, and I just wanted to send it to you, and I was like, is this
Bikey.
Bikey to you? But again, it's phonetically, it's weird how they pronounce it, because it should be Nike, like,
Yeah.
it should be, you're right.
No, but it has been, we had this conversation before, and I lost because I said it's Nike, and I just always knew it was Nike, because that's how I seen it, not how I heard it, you know? And I'm watching the thing about it. It's Nike. It's fucking Nike all the way.
If you look at it the way it's spelled, like it'd be Mike, Bike, Nike.
Yeah, there's a lot of things like that, though, that they should sound a certain way.
Yes, the English language is ridiculous.
You know, like, look at Worcestershire sauce. People look at that shit and go, how the fuck do you say that? If you're not from around here, you can't fucking say it, because we know about it because we know what Worcester is. And people who look at the city of Worcester, I just did it. Winchester, and it's Worcester. So when you look at Worcestershire sauce, you go Winchester sauce.
Winchestershire. That's what
Winchestershire.
people say.
Yeah, so I mean, it's one of those things where it just doesn't make any fucking sense.
You ever see the Japanese guy, and he goes up to other Japanese people in Japan, and he will go like, "How many days are in a week?" And then the people will just look at him mad confused, and they're like, "Pikachu," or some shit, right? Because they have no idea what the hell he's saying. Or they might get a gist of the English, and they'll be like, Sunday, or some shit. And they're like, what? And then if they kind of goof on him with some person, and then finally in the end of the video we'll get it, like 7. But it's really funny, because sometimes the girls, they just have no idea what's going on there.
Well, I'm getting a little confused here, right? The New York Liberty, they're wearing a Brooklyn shirt, and the Dallas girls are wearing wings. Shouldn't that be for the Buffalo team, the Buffalo Wings?
No, Dallas got good wings.
Dallas Wings?
Yeah, why not?
That's a fucking weird name.
Who cares?
Do they got a lot of wings? They got barbecue in Dallas.
What do you want them to be? The briskets?
Yeah, the Dallas brisket, folks.
No.
Dallas pulled pork. That's what these girls do.
It should be
these girls don't.
Should be the Dallas Cowgirls, since
it could
they have
be.
the Dallas
That would have been
Cowboys.
nice. I would have liked that, Dallas Cowgirls. That would have been different.
Is it sexist to call them that?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It's better than calling them Debbie Does Dallas.
The Dallas. I was going to say something else that rhymes with bike.
And I was watching they were doing the show like that, you know, before the football games. They do a nice little press thing before. They were doing the same thing before this game. And the girls were talking about the reserve girls. So one of the girls they were talking to, and they said, this is one of the 2 hoes. That's what they call themselves. And I go, oh my fucking God. I go, if you girls ever get mad at me calling you a fucking hoe, I'm going to be fucking bullshit because you're calling yourself hoes.
Yeah,
Sons of bitches.
You got to take the power from the word and whatever.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And I'm like, it's just hard to take you serious when you get mad over somebody else calling it and you call it yourself. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, she's dark, huh? Jesus Christ. She's actually beautiful, though. Damn.
Hold on.
But the Dallas Wings.
I haven't hit this all day. Holy moly.
No, she looks like a model.
Yeah, well, she's 6'4" or something, 6'5".
No shit.
All those models are tall.
But she's like, she's as dark as that black paint in the floor, man. She's like, wow.
All right. Anyway, Red Sox are still bad. The Bruins, we don't know what's going on there.
Fucking Bruins suck. They did make a trade though in this offseason. It's supposed to be a good one.
We don't know. We don't know until October when they start playing.
No, I mean every year there's fucking hope for this team, and then they shit the bed. It's like the Red Sox now.
I mean, the Celtics, I expect them to be a playoff team.
Of course, but they're not going to be. We were expecting a championship team next year. And we're getting a fucking lower
again,
grade.
Paul George could still get moved for another guy with someone else.
He's not going to put up the numbers that Jaylen Brown did all around.
No shit, but I'm saying he might get packaged for somebody else with someone else on our team that's a young and up-and-comer. Maybe that Hugo kid, or maybe we get rid of that Walsh kid. Or, like, I don't know, but maybe we find a package for Paul George and we swing a guy who's, I mean, not as old and just... Paul George isn't a scrub. He's just not that guy no more.
And the other thing, too, is the 2 first-round picks that we're going to get from Philadelphia. Philadelphia is going to make the fucking playoffs every year with Jaylen Brown there. We're not going to get good fucking first-round picks. They're not going to be in the lottery. We're not going to get shit.
Jesus. Well, not for nothing, I don't know. Are those picks Philadelphia's picks? Or is it a next year's Philly and a next year's Philly? I didn't really pay that much attention.
It's the next year's Philly and the Philly after that,
All right,
and then
so-
it's a swapped first round pick in 30 and in 2031, 32, and there's a second round pick in there too. It's I don't know, when you look into it, it looks even worse. Because everybody hears first round pick and you're like, in any other sport it's probably good, but in basketball there's only so many really good players. You don't get them in the second round. You don't get these all-stars in the second round most of the time, right?
That's very, very, extremely rare.
Yeah. It's not like fucking football where you can get a later round guy and he can come around and play. It happens all the time.
I think there's just the talent pool for the basketball is just so much smaller than the football. Because I feel like
can shoot too.
I feel like football is some guys are great every year, obviously, right? But then some guys are good and then better one year, and then other guys then they are great for a few years and then fall off, and then they maybe have a good, like look at Cooper Kupp for instance. Cooper Kupp,
he fell off a cliff.
he was great for many seasons, and then all of a sudden it's like one injury just set him back to like a caveman age, not even Stone Age, caveman age, and like the dude just won a Super Bowl
and he wins
again.
a fucking title. Did he win a title with the Rams?
Yeah.
And he won a title with Seattle, so he got 2 rings.
Look, the kid was legit for like
He
a
was
few
awesome.
years, you know? Same thing, all right, Todd Gurley, but that injury ruined his career. But like Todd Gurley...
Well, he got inflammation and tendonitis in his knees. He was done.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Career over.
Yeah, career
So
over.
I feel like the NBA is like... It's a little different because I feel like guys are always... The guys that usually consistently...
Well, I think NBA players have a consistently longer career than NFL players, no doubt.
Well, yeah, without a doubt.
No doubt.
As long as you don't blow your knees out.
Yeah, I mean, like Embiid's never going to fucking play, but he's going to sit there and get paid.
Well, fuck.
And Jaylen Brown's going to be happy with that because he's going to be the guy.
He's going to be... I mean...
And he's got Maxey there.
So
they're
that's
going to be good.
that's my thing. Is like, all right, so
if Embiid ever plays, that's a championship team.
you got Maxey, you got that Holcomb kid, which now he VJ, the rookie from last year.
Yeah.
So now his touches per game go down, and then when Embiid's actually out there, then that means Max's touches go down. That rookie's his touches are eliminated because Jaylen Brown's taking at least 18 shots a game, right?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to happen, but when you got Maxey, Brown, and Embiid, my God, that's a fucking big 3 in my head. If Embiid ever plays.
Right, and if he's out there consistent, and with that rookie, he kicked our ass in the playoffs.
He kicked our ass alone.
Yeah, there's one game he had like 10 rebounds and 20-something points. He kicked the shit out of us.
He was Jaying threes from out. He was fucking
killing
it.
He was killing us. It was miserable.
Even Paul George was killing us.
And you know who his matchup was most of the series?
Oh, your boy.
No, Jaylen Brown.
Oh.
Jaylen Brown covered him most of that series.
Oh, that's terrible. Who was the other dude? What's his name with the split hair dude who was fucking side of Jay and it every day? Looked like Sideshow Bob out there.
Oh, fucking yeah. But I think that's who Tatum was covering.
Yeah, Tatum, I mean, look, I don't know why they got rid of Jaylen Brown. There's a lot of things that he kind of said he was the smartest guy in the room, and social media presence, they didn't like it.
I think
they were just making excuses.
I think a lot of that shit rubbed him the wrong way. But again, what's wrong with him being a smart guy? He is a smart kid.
You know, I mean, there's nothing wrong with him being the smartest guy in the room. I mean, he's one of your best players on the thing. I would be listening to him. That's like not listening to Brady. If Brady comes off the sideline and says, I noticed this, I see them doing this, what are you going to tell him? Shut up and play, don't do that, I'm the coach, I know better. You know?
Oh yeah, if you're the wide receiver or some shit.
Yeah.
You something else. I mean, I would love.
Come on.
I would love to see how many of times Julian Edelman and Gronk went back at him in like a football situation. Because I'm sure it happened, especially Gronk, because he's the number one guy. He's going to give it Tom, relax.
He literally went to Gronk. Gronk missed the catch, right? He goes, Gronk, I'm done throwing to your fucking punk ass. And Gronk's like, nah, you'll be all right. You'll get me next time.
Yeah, but I think that's like in Gronk's personality to like be passive like that because he's not a super aggressive in nature guy.
No, he's not.
And even Edelman, I don't think it's in his nature to be super aggressive.
No, when I think Edelman and Brady had such a rapport, I don't think it would ever go. I don't even think Edelman would ever yelled at Brady.
Maybe that's what. Actually, I would love to know what went wrong with the Randy Moss thing.
Well, it was a big game they lost.
Well, no, because he didn't. The Super Bowl was there, but then he was hurt the next season. And then the season after he came back is the season they got rid of Randy Moss.
Yeah, they should have kept him. I didn't like the fact that they got rid of him because he still had legs.
He still had still had potential. But my point is if if Brady was cool with him and Belichick was cool with him, what was the fall off there? What happened?
I have no idea. I didn't even know they were all cool with A.J. Brown. I didn't know Brady was like that. No, A.J. Brown with, what's his name? Brown from fucking Pittsburgh there, fucking the lunatic.
Antonio Brown?
Antonio Brown, thank you.
Well, that's because
I didn't know they had a relationship, and he's the reason he got there, and then he fucked over everybody.
Oh, he spit in everyone's face.
You know?
Like, he spit in, like, you know what's crazy? That dude went from being on trajectory. I mean, his trajectory was the greatest. And then that dude cleaned his clock. Vontez Burfict, man, from the Bengals. Yeah. Knocked him into fucking Jupiter. And it changed him, man, forever, bro.
But he was not paying people and being a dick long before that hit.
Well, I'm sure, but I'm just saying, statistically, his career, he was going to be the best.
I mean, Moss actually went to Tom Brady's hotel, the story goes, and he fucking said, I want to play for the fucking Patriots, make this happen. Can you talk to fucking Belichick? And I think when Belichick actually called Moss said, you're fucking wrong. He hung up on Bill Belichick like twice because he didn't believe it was him.
Oh, I think I heard about that a little bit.
Yeah, Randy was telling the story of one of those things or whatever. And,
yeah, he's got that accent. I mean, I thought it was Bill Belichick calling me, and I hung up on him twice.
That's the one thing I loved about when they roasted Tom Brady, and fucking Randy Moss goes, why the fuck weren't you cheating when I was there?
Oh, I know,
we could have won.
Yeah, he honestly, he owed him Randy to win a ring, man, and they fucking. But that's the thing is, if Randy stuck around that third season, they would have got there because the friction from Randy Moss being a dick and then getting traded or released or whatever the fuck happened there. I think
honestly,
that
I don't think he was that bad in New England. He wasn't being that big of a dick.
I don't remember what the story was. It's 2000 what? 9 or 10 around this time where he gets traded, so I don't know. I don't remember.
I was like, why would you do that? You got to one great year, then you got hurt, and then you had another year to do it, and you didn't want him to do it? What the fuck? He still had legs. The guy fucking could play. And he was a special player.
I'm sure that story's out there, but I haven't heard it in such a long time.
Well, we never get the real story from any of these fucking guys, like the Butler thing and this thing.
Oh,
we never get the story.
That Butler thing
drives me nuts.
That Butler thing is going to go as one of the greatest mysteries in at least Patriots lore.
You know, I mean,
Patriots lore. I mean, there's like the cheating thing. Is it cheating? Is it not cheating?
It's as big as fucking selling Babe Ruth so you can fucking
the Hernandez thing.
Play Nanette.
I mean, all right, the Hernandez thing is definitely the biggest Patriot scandal of all time.
Probably, yeah.
And then you got like the cheating.
Maybe Deflategate.
No, the guy murdered people.
Outside of New England.
He murdered people, smoked PCP, and then went out and played football. There's no greater.
Oh, I thought you were still talking about I thought you were still talking about Butler. No. Yeah, fucking. He was secretly gay or something.
Doesn't even matter, but he was murdering dudes and fucking smoking crazy drugs and then playing football like within the same amount of time.
They should have known. I mean, he shot a guy when he shot a drug dealer when he was in Miami, when he was at the U. That wasn't a fucking something big surprise. He's running with gang members.
Well, sometimes you gotta smoke a fucking drug dealer.
But he was a fucking phenomenal goddamn football player. He was better than Gronk.
Oh.
He caught the system down. He got it faster. And he was, that first year, their rookie year, he was better than fucking Gronk. He got the big deal before Gronk did, too.
He wasn't better, but his stats do say otherwise.
Well, Gronk took a little bit to get the,
Well, Gronk was more hurt, one, and two.
Everything was hurt.
They ran a tight end system.
Yeah.
Like, all right, for instance, for me and you, say if I played two tight end system in a football game against you, and I only really, just alone, like if I played that style and you didn't know I was going to do it, and I just picked you apart with the other tight end, that guy's going to be open all the time.
And I also think in that two tight end system, Gronk was the one to block more often than Hernandez.
Well, block and release.
Yeah, block and release. But if Hernandez gets open, he can run routes. And the only reason he dropped in the draft, Hernandez should have been a first round fucking draft pick. But he dropped in the fucking draft because of all the off the field shit at the U.
Yeah, of course, because he's a lunatic.
And Gronk, what was he? He was at Arizona State.
One of those fucking weird spots.
It was one of the two. It's either Arizona or Arizona State. But I know he's from Arizona State because he gave, what's his name, Scatterboo shit because vice versa. Scatterboo played at Arizona State. And Gronk played at Arizona. So, it could even be changed. I don't know if I'm getting that right, but Scatterboo, I like that little bastard. I wish we had him in New England. We can use that toughness.
I would love him in Denver, too. I said that the whole time.
You love Benny now.
I just wanted to see him in that fucking Because you know what's crazy? The Broncos, we had Peyton Hillis before Peyton Hillis was the man, and we just let him walk, man. Remember Peyton Hillis?
No, I don't. No.
He was awesome, white running back for like a year or two.
That's probably why I don't remember.
Maybe 3. He was on the cover of Madden one year for the Browns.
Get the fuck out of
Yeah,
here.
it was like Madden 12 or something. But he was a cover athlete for Madden one year, and he was like almost Brian All-Star-esque. But that was around the time where they were kind of getting rid of the like not fully rid of the fullback position, but you could see the writing on the wall where like there wasn't a lot of fullbacks anymore. And he's like,
No,
look,
I mean,
he was like the white Derrick Henry, a big white guy that just ran through dudes. Look him up, dude. He was awesome for a few years. And
no, I mean, like San Francisco got their guy.
Denver picked him up.
Yeah, San Francisco still has a fullback that's very successful.
Yeah, but he's faster than a fullback.
Yeah.
That dude with Peyton Hillis, bro, when he was like legit. He was fucking sick, dude.
They got a legit fullback. They're probably the only team that has a legit fullback in the fucking league.
Well, I'm gonna pull some highlights up of that dude.
Like, how many fucking fullbacks are in the league right now? Probably 2, 3.
Not many. If they're a fullback, they're the third tight end on the roster, the fourth tight end on the roster, if they're even carrying it.
No, it's not something that's
or a center, because a lot of centers will back in fullback spots now, or D tackle play fullback or some shit.
Well, now they fucking grab, like, remember back in the day they would grab Refrigerator Perry to fucking play fullback.
That's what they should do.
Yeah. I don't. You can't stop them. It's better to use the defensive lineman or offensive lineman as a fucking goddamn running back and do your tush push. You'll never get stopped.
In the college football game, they make these centers sometimes that are like 90 speed. So I like to put those dudes at like fullback or like tight end sometimes and let them block, and they're just fucking running through dudes.
No. I mean, it's something that's been done before. It's not anything new. It has been done before. I mean, the Patriots have done it a lot of times, like with Vrabel and with other defensive players. We've done it and having them run the ball, or maybe even you fake a handoff to them and you pass it to the motherfucker. They never expect you to pass it to the guy.
Yeah, they used to do that with like J.J. Watt and shit.
Oh, man, those plays are great. You know? I love that shit. You know, the Patriots was good for that, disguising their coverages, disguising their offense, and been different guys that didn't clock in or that he did or whatever.
Damn, that's a crazy fucking deal.
They're very technical, and, you know, a lot of teams aren't as technical. They rely on the superstars, and then they wonder why they can't get, you know, they're not, like Andy Reid out in Kansas City, he's fucking awesome. He knows he plays a certain amount of thing, and they do it. He's the perfect coach for Patrick Mahomes.
I feel like Andy Reid's one of those dudes that, like, his system starts good
and ends badly.
And then ends bad, but then he disappears for a little bit and finds another, like,
reintroduces it.
Honestly, I think if they have another bad season, they're going to start pointing the finger at Andy Reid.
Because you remember in Philly, he was a goddamn god.
They're not going to point the finger at fucking Pat Mahomes. They're way too invested in him.
Actually, they might, because Pat Mahomes and his girlfriend, they like Trump. They're going to put their finger at him.
Yeah, but Kansas City's... I don't know if that really matters. I mean, people need to get over themselves.
They don't. It does matter. They get mad about it, bro. It's so fucking awful.
No, it's so stupid. I get it.
I mean, and the other thing, too, is, right, all the people in New England hate Patrick Mahomes. And I go, why? Because he had his little dynasty run. You're mad at it. We had our dynasty run. Everybody hated us. And now you're going to be like everybody else and hate them because they're winning? It's fucking stupid.
Well, I mean, I could see it only because he's in the AFC.
And he's not in our division. Well, yeah, he's in the AFC, but we're not playing him in our division.
Well, you guys, not for nothing, the Patriots and KC,
we own them.
At least within the last 20-ish, 15-ish years, even outside of Mahomes, there's been a playoff drama with the Pats in Kansas City.
Yeah, we've owned the fucking Chiefs with Brady, and then
well, but not before that, because there was the one year they bounced you guys.
Yeah.
Tamba Hali, Eric Berry.
And I let you know, I'm getting this thing now with all these fucking commentators saying that fucking New England's gonna regress this year, and I'm like, are you fucking out of your goddamn mind? We got, if we improved that goddamn offensive line, which we did. We've improved running backs. We've improved in wide receivers. We stayed the same on running backs. We got 2 good running backs, but we improved the wide receivers. Our defense was already solid.
Yeah, but didn't they lose a few guys?
The only thing that's going to change for us next year is the fucking schedule.
Didn't they lose that Lowry guy? That not Kyle Lowry. What was the dude's name? Lowry used to play for Tennessee. Played for you guys last year.
Yeah.
Did you guys lose him or you guys keep him again?
I don't know if we did or didn't. I think we lost him. I didn't pay attention to that.
Well, he was dope for you guys, so
Yeah.
if you guys got rid of him, that's bad.
But I think the only thing that's bad for the Pats is the fact that the schedule. We're going to have one of the hardest schedules in the league coming from the Super Bowl.
Maybe, but not even that. I mean, who's rushing the ball for you guys? Who's a pass rusher on your team? I don't even know anyone.
No, we had a group. We had a collective last year, right?
Yeah, but how many?
Because our pass rush isn't fantastic, but it was decent.
Was it well, it might have been this coverage. I mean, even that, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
It is the coverage.
Because I think Gonzalez is a little overrated. Everyone's trying to say he's the top fucking 3 to 2 to even some guys think he's the best corner in the league.
I wouldn't say he's the best corner in the league.
They're on
he's
drugs.
the best the Pats got, and he's pretty damn good.
He's definitely the best guy on the Patriots.
Yeah,
but honestly, I think he's a good guy in coverage sometimes. But I think the guy, maybe because he gets more balls thrown his way, but the guy Jones, he gets a ton of turnovers and shit.
Yeah, he was good too. I mean, the defense. We knew the defense was going to be pretty decent going in. We knew we didn't have the best pass rush, whatever, but the defensive backs were good. But our offense was to be worried about last year, with the number one being Diggs, and then you got rookies and Butte and all these other guys that were number 2, 3s or whatever, rotating in and out. The running back class, we knew Travion was going to be good. We already knew what's-his-face is good if he could just not drop the fucking ball every fucking game.
Well, honestly, now that I think they have a real scouting report on Drake May, I think that whole running around thing he's so good at is going to get eliminated this season.
Yeah, because they don't want him to get hurt.
Well, no, it's not that, because I think they want him to run the ball so they can win games, but at the end of the day, they're going to start scouting him, and they're going to be like, if you let him run, you're running laps all night.
I think the reason why he was running is because the offensive line was so horrible. He was running for his fucking life. Those weren't designed plays, a lot of them.
Well,
he immediately recognized he's about to get killed and ran.
If we rewatch that Broncos game, for instance, I'm going to use that as a reference. He could not throw the ball that whole game.
No, because you're in his face in less than 3 seconds.
Exactly, and he had the free lane all day to. He killed us with his legs that game.
He had to run. He had to make a split-second decision, and it wasn't to throw the ball because he would have got sacked.
Even the same thing with that Texans game a little bit. I mean, the Texans were all over him, man. And you know what's crazy? I don't know if I brought this up on here, but I can thank Drake May for doing me a favor as a Broncos fan. And as a statistical playoff run, he's played worse than any other quarterback in NFL history, beating Peyton Manning's year where he was throwing the wobblers out everywhere. That's how bad Drake May played this year in the playoffs, by the way.
It's because the team got exposed playing really good. They're playing the best teams in the league.
Undoubtedly, but that's what that guy looks like against
and that offensive
real
line,
defense.
oh my God, the offensive line got fucking exposed so bad. That's why they went out this year and they picked up some guys. They had to. They drafted on that offensive line because Drake May was not giving time to throw the ball. As soon as he dropped back, they're in their face.
We'll see what it looks like this year. Again,
thank God he could run and extend some of those plays.
If that was Brady, I mean, granted the system
Brady would have made a nice little slipperoo and threw it.
Maybe, but I think the system looks different because these routes aren't designed fast route plays. Like Brady was all quick shit.
Brady threw the ball within 1.6, 1.7, 1.8 seconds. It's gone.
Unless it was a bomb, but yeah.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
And even still, he
was one of the quickest guys to throw the ball.
He would let that motherfucker go sometimes on a Hail Mary like fucking early as shit.
You know who else was like that? Was Dan Marino. Dan Marino fucking threw the ball like quick. He recognized it, boom, gone. And his arm throwing it, fucking quick as shit. That's why he was so good. He had such a powerful arm.
Well, he had great wide receivers around him for a long time.
He did have great wide receivers, no doubt.
Same thing with like John. I mean, not that a lot. John Elway didn't have a lot of great guys around him until later in his career.
Terrell Davis made his championship.
Well, yeah, no shit. But I'm saying that dude, if he had a legit wide receiver before Rod Smith showed up, I mean,
Rod Smith was a walk-on to that team.
Yeah, he was undrafted. But imagine that in the end of his career, that's when he gets Rod Smith at the end of his fucking career.
That's crazy.
And then even throughout like the 80s, early 90s.
Didn't they have McCaffrey at the time, the tight end, and then they got, what's his name, Shannon Sharp?
He was a wide receiver. But McCaffrey was good, but this is also...
McCaffrey was the wide receiver?
Yeah, he was the...
Yeah, Shannon Sharp was the tight end.
Yeah.
And that was during Elway, right?
Yeah, of course.
So, I mean, he didn't have nobody.
No, I'm not saying that he didn't have anybody, but I'm saying the guys early in his career, I mean, those guys aren't like 10,000. It was also in an era where they were running the ball a lot more. But John Elway was definitely one of those dudes where he could stop and just rip that ball.
And the other thing about John Elway, man, he wasn't afraid to get fucking hurt and run the ball, man. I mean, how many times that guy get hit and he does the helicopter?
Yeah, he's crazy. he was kind of Brett Favre.
One of the toughest quarterbacks of all time.
Yeah, he's kind of Brett Favre before Brett Favre a little bit.
I mean, Brett Favre was not even near. If I would have to pick the toughest quarterback of all time, John Elway would make that list. Maybe his top 3, maybe even he was number 1. He was crazy tough.
Oh.
You know, I also put it on that list, but he wasn't as talented as Elway. It was Steve Grogan for the Pats. He was tough as shit, too.
All right, I'll give you my top 3 right now.
Took a beating, though.
So, top 3, in no particular order, and I'll go 3, maybe a 4th. Toughest QBs.
All right.
Definitely Brett Favre, just for the amount of games he played in a row without missing a game, is absolutely...
Pills for it, though.
Doesn't matter. It'll never be duplicated.
No, it won't. No, it won't.
Never, ever, ever be duplicated again.
He was the Iron Man of the NFL. No doubt.
John Elway, definitely tough quarterback.
Oh, yeah.
I'll give you that. And the third guy that you probably didn't think of, but Ben fucking Roethlisberger, man.
Yeah, yeah. No. Because you know how many times that he was in their grasp and they couldn't get him down?
4 guys grabbing him. I mean, dude's beating the shit. I'm playing in that division alone, dude. Come on, man.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at that, and he's playing against tough defenses, Baltimore, fucking Cleveland.
The old Bengals defenses they had where all they would do is try to take your head off.
Yeah. Yeah, he was tough. Yeah,
tough
he was tough because you couldn't get him down.
They couldn't get him down.
And he could still throw the ball.
Even after the facial reconstruction surgery, like even early in his career, the guy was a beast. But after he got his face fixed, he was like a monster.
You know what I love about Ben Roethlisberger is efficiency. People go, "What do you mean?" I go, "When you look at his game, right, you'll see that he threw for 400 yards, right, but he only threw 15 fucking passes."
Mm-hmm.
And he's like 13 for 15, threw for 400 yards, when other quarterbacks got to go fucking 25 for 38 to do that. He was wicked efficient.
Well, not for nothing, bro, but in that era of the Steelers,
he should have got more Super Bowls.
Yeah, of course. They were loaded. They had great defensive talent. He had
everything.
That Pittsburgh Steelers in that era were the greatest team for drafting wide receivers. Because they were drafting wide receiver after wide receiver after wide receiver after wide receiver.
And the other thing they always had, they had the best offensive fucking line.
Always a bunch of tough guys, definitely.
Yeah. Always tough. Their defense was always steel curtain. It's been steel curtain since the 70s.
Yeah, well, the problem is their philosophy doesn't change that much. So everyone, once they figure the philosophy out, they're like, all right, we got them.
But you know what I think, too, would help them? Unlike the teams like the Jets and unlike some of these other teams, they stuck with all their coaches are there for like 18 years and shit.
Yeah, not one.
You know, Cowell was there for a long time.
They got Mike. That's going to end soon though, because they got the.
He's all done. He's done soon.
Well, Mike Tomlin left.
Yeah.
Now they have Mike McCarthy.
Yeah, that's going to end. He's going to be gone in a couple of years.
He's not going to last long.
Yeah, because Bill Cowell was there for a long time.
Yeah, and so wasn't Tomlin.
Yeah, and the coach before Cowell was there for a long time.
A very long time.
He's probably there from the 70s.
Yeah, wasn't it the original dude, right?
Yeah, I mean, and they stick with their guys. And I think they actually get good fucking coaches. I don't know about Mike McCarthy here. It's questionable. Yes, he had success in Green Bay, but that had a lot to do with the player personnel.
Rodgers and the defense they had.
And it's not the same Rodgers you got now.
Well, I'm just saying, Rodgers was on that dude was making throws with his eyes closed back then. Perfect on the run backwards.
Of course.
And just unbelievable shit. And then you had fucking Charles Woodson, who was defensive player caliber. I mean, young, Clay Matthews, AJ Hawk.
I just don't know who he's going to throw to, because I think they didn't keep Metcalf, right?
I'm not sure what happened with him.
Oh, that fucking bullshit. They already got rid of the fucking other kid.
I don't know what happened with Metcalf, because I haven't heard anything about him, so I don't know if he...
Stay quiet. They're trying not to do anything with him. No one's saying nothing.
Well, I think then he's probably still on the team.
But I don't know if he's still on the team. I don't know. But
look it up there, fuckface. You got your phone in your goddamn hand.
Don't fucking give me. Don't tell me to do something. I'll do it.
He's in there diddling with his phone over here.
I just like to ask the questions. I don't want to look it up.
Yeah, you're the phone guy now.
All right, Metcalf.
Where's Metcalf or DK Met? I'll type it out.
Still in Pitt. Let me see. I just voted up. Metcalf still in Pitt.
Yeah. Look at that.
Yes.
Look at that glow on your face.
I know, because from the fucking phone book.
It's the leprechaun! You're like an angel, dude. You're like a rotten angel that fucking got sent up from hell.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so they didn't do anything with him. I loved DK Metcalf until that fucking goddamn thing that happened last year, and now I don't want nothing to do with him.
Yeah, it's funny how you can lose respect for a guy that quick, just over crying about.
I had a lot of respect for him because I loved the way he was one of the few players like on offense. Receivers do this. A lot of them won't block. A lot of them won't run down a fucking guy from the fucking 1 yard line and get him at the 1 yard. Metcalf was like going 30 miles an hour to get that guy.
Oh, I remember that. Buda Baker.
Yeah.
I'll never forget that shit.
And Buda thought he had it all day.
Yeah.
And he should have.
That kind of, what that reminds me of is the 1 year where Champ Bailey picked off Brady and then Ben Watson ran him down and fucked him up. Remember that shit?
Yep.
But not for nothing, Champ Bailey slowed down a lot.
Yeah.
But then Ben Watson, not for nothing, was very fast, and then he did catch up to him and smoke him.
But I mean...
Remember Ben Watson, man? There's another guy. He was awesome.
He was unbelievable. And every time he got wide open and he could have had a touchdown, Brady overthrew him. I mean, not Brady, fucking, what's his name, overthrew him, Bledsoe. Every time.
Ben Watson?
Was it Ben Watson, or am I thinking of the other tight end?
You're probably thinking of the other guy, because Ben Watson played with Brady.
No, I think he played with Bledsoe, too.
Man, maybe.
Yeah.
If he was,
Ben Watson definitely played with Bledsoe. With Bledsoe. He didn't come on. He was at the end of his career with Brady.
Well, no.
He played most of his career with Bledsoe, and Bledsoe
Watson
couldn't find him.
Watson played till he was like 40, though.
And Ben Watson, then he got traded to Baltimore.
Yeah, he played till he was like 40.
Yeah. But yeah, he played a lot with Bledsoe, and Bledsoe couldn't find him. The more open you were, Bledsoe would miss you.
Yeah, that's true, because he was a scrub.
He was his top tight end for Bledsoe.
No, that was the other guy.
Ben Watson. Yeah, he definitely played with Bledsoe.
No, he didn't.
Yes, he did.
No, Ben Watson did not play with Drew
didn't
Bledsoe.
Play with him? Who was the tight end that he was missing?
He was drafted in 2004. I knew you were way wrong with that. Come on, this is your team, and I know more about your team than you.
No, you don't.
Bledsoe was on the Bills 2001, and he got drafted 04.
No, then who was Bledsoe's tight end? And
fucking the other dude, the big guy, 87.
Yeah, I always get these two confused. It's not Ben Watson.
Well, Ben Watson was short. The other guy was like Gronk size. Ben Coates.
Ben Coates. See, I knew it was Ben.
Oh, you had the first
name.
name.
Ben Coates was a phenomenal tight end.
Yeah, he was like Gronk-esque before Gronk.
Oh, and Bledsoe would always, he'd be wide open, right? Because they'd put on a linebacker on him. He's always getting fucking wide open, and Bledsoe could never hit him wide open. And Bledsoe, once he stepped out of a pocket, couldn't make a fucking throw to save his fucking life.
He was horrible.
He wasn't horrible, but...
Horrible. Overrated. Horrible.
Yeah, he had a big arm, but they go, well, look at all the yards and stuff he put up. I said he threw the ball 40 times a game.
Terrible. He was horrible.
40 fucking times a game.
And they had decent running backs. Curtis Martin was probably...
Martin was phenomenal until they stole him. Until the Jets stole him. Until fucking Parcells stole him.
God, I think he wanted to get away from fucking Bledsoe the Hun.
I always think fucking mix him up with Ben Watson, but Ben Coates was one of the best tight ends in fucking... Other than Gronk and Watson, I mean, New England's always had good tight ends for some reason.
Kinda. I mean, not well. I can't say not now, but Hunter Henry's average at best. But he's a touchdown guy. So I mean, at least you guys got that.
Yeah.
Let's see.
He does well. I don't think he's a top 10 tight end
in the league.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think he's top 10?
Yeah.
No, there's a lot of guys that pick over him.
It's because of the touchdown volume, that's why.
Yeah, he does get the...
He's in fantasy.
Drake loves him.
Top 10, new...
I'll tell you what, in fantasy, he's such a goddamn steal because I got him in round fucking 10.
Yeah, he's a tight end. I mean, he's a touchdown... Well, I wouldn't say he's a machine, but he's going to give you a touchdown almost every game.
Yeah. There was a few games where he came up short, but...
Yeah, when he misses bad.
Yeah, he misses horribly.
All right. Gronkowski's rated number 1 all-time tight end for New England, obviously.
Yeah, there's no...
Ben Coates, number 2.
Yeah, that makes sense.
1991 and 99.
Short career?
Well, that was just his time with the Pats.
Well, didn't Ben Coates go to fucking Baltimore, too?
Damn, he had 490 for 5,471 and 50 touchdowns.
Wow.
5-time Pro Bowler.
He was amazing. He was.
He was incredible. I mean, I don't know how many games he played, but that's pretty impressive.
And I think that's when tight ends were doing more blocking than catching. he was doing pretty good.
So you guys, what the fuck? Okay, so you guys had this dude in 1975 called Russ Francis. 1975 to 1980. And then he
We
came
were blacked out.
and then he came back to the team in 87 to 88. And basically
What?
and he had 228 for 3,481 and 28 touchdowns across both stints for the team.
Jesus Christ.
And then
I don't even know who he is.
that's number 3. And then number 4, who do you think?
It was a Watson?
4 all time. Watson?
Yeah.
No, it was Hernandez, they say.
Who?
Hernandez.
Wow, in that short amount of time, he was number 4.
2010 to 12.
I would have never guessed that. I wouldn't have. And I told you yourself, I said he was better than Gronk when he started.
175 passes, 1,956 yards, 18 touchdowns.
What did he play? 3-4 years?
2 years, 2010 to 2012.
Was it 2?
2010 to 2012.
You count to 10 and 11 and 12 is 3 years.
So, Ben Watson, number 5.
Yeah, okay, so I was right there with that.
04 to 09, and then he came back in 2019.
Wow, Jesus Christ, he had a long fucking career.
Yeah, he played to 40, I told you. He was like around that age.
Jesus
Well, like
Christ.
late 30s. I was like, damn, this dude's still in the league. That's nuts. Anyway, 189 balls, 2,104. He wasn't really a catch guy, and 20 touchdowns.
No, he was catching some big plays on third down and stuff like that.
So, potentially, Hunter Henry could propel him this year, because he's 6th, and he's stable, blah, blah, blah. They don't show his stats.
He's been here, what, the past 3 years?
2021 to now.
So 5 years. 6
I mean,
years?
he's-
5, 6 years?
Yeah, he's been on the team for quite some time.
No.
And 7th, you got a guy from 89 to 93 named Marv Cook.
I know we've drafted a lot of kids like Christian Fiore or Fiore was supposed to be a great tight end. And he
Oh,
sucked.
this name. That's one I remember him. Number 8, Jim Whalen, 1965 to
Yeah,
1969. No one knows who he is. 153 catches, though. That's pretty good for that era.
It's awesome for that era.
4 years, that's not that bad. I guess 50 balls almost a year. That's not terrible.
Back then they spent most of their time blocking.
And now you got number 9, which is going to shock you, of a player that I haven't named yet. Daniel Graham.
Came up there for a little bit after fucking...
22 to 26.
Daniel Graham played that long
Oh,
for us?
2002, excuse me, to 2006. I read that way wrong. My bad, yeah. 2002, 2006. Mostly a blocker.
Wow.
But he was there. 122 catches, 14
Wow.
touchdowns.
Not bad.
And then Lynn Dawson.
Lynn Dawson, yeah.
81 to 89.
Yeah.
Doesn't show his stats, whatever.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's the top 10 New England Patriots tight ends right now.
Gronk is arguably the best tight end that ever played the fucking game.
In the year, up to the year 2026, when this video was released, I think Hunter Henry eventually could traject over
Watson?
Watson, and number 4, whoever number 4 was, Cook, or whoever it was. Or
Yeah.
no, was it Hernandez?
It was Hernandez. He
Well,
can
I
get over
don't
that.
know. I don't know if he. Well, statistically he could, but in the amount of time and
In the amount
production,
of time he can't.
I don't know,
There's no
bro.
fucking way.
Because already in the 2-3
Yeah.
year span,
Because-
Hernandez got him beat.
They're gonna put him on. They're gonna keep Hernandez there for because he achieved that shit in fucking less time than fucking anybody else. If that kid wasn't a 2-cent head and fucking gangbanging, he would have been fucking awesome.
That they would have won. They would have had.
Oh my god,
honestly,
he would have been one of the best fucking tight ends of all time.
it's funny to.
And
not,
we had both of them.
it's not funny to think you would have lost one eventually, and it might have.
Yeah, of course,
it
with
might
the
have.
money, you could've
It might have accidentally been Gronk because of the injury history.
Yeah, it would have been. You're absolutely 100% correct.
I think that
it
might
would
have
have been Gronk.
And then Hernandez is still a PCP
Because
smoking murderer.
Hernandez, he was durable. Gronk didn't get durable until
It's
he
because
started
he was
doing that
smoking
pliability.
PCP.
Once Gronk got that pliability, he became.
Have you ever? Have you ever smoked PCP before?
No.
Have you ever seen someone smoke PCP?
I've smoked it.
Oh, I just asked you if you did.
Oh no, I thought you said he asked if I dealt it.
No, but you know what? I've never tried it, but
I've smoked it.
the feeling I've heard is you feel like you're Superman.
You feel like a cartoon character.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So like maybe when he smoked his PCP up there, he's like.
Maybe he was smoking it before the games.
I think they say
Bro, I don't
he
know
was.
how he could, bro. I tried to smoke. I smoked PCP and tried to drive. I drove onto my neighbor's lawn.
Bro, they were saying that guy was smoking PCP blunts before games.
Well, look at all the fucking old baseball players and shit in the 80s. Shit, they would get hammered and smoking cigars and smoking weed before the fucking games.
Doing acid. The one guy who did acid and threw a no-hitter.
Even the old basketball players were doing coke before the fucking games in the 80s.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine that.
You know?
See, I could imagine smoking, like, weed in basketball is kind of like a thing. Like,
Yeah, Robert Parrish fucking definitely was smoking weed all over the place.
I feel like it just makes you a better basketball player, too, because you're more focused.
Well, yeah, it can do that. Like a lot of artists use that to focus when they're writing or when they're doing this or performing. It helps them a little bit.
Well, for writing,
there's not a musician that doesn't fucking smoke weed at some point.
I'm sure that a lot of them do it, but they don't admit it.
But then the coke and the heroin takes over.
Well, I mean, what do you consider like? You think Taylor Swift's out there smoking blunts?
No, I think for women, see, there's the double standard that I'm applying, and I shouldn't.
Yeah,
I think a lot of women fucking get into that stuff too.
We know she likes to drink. We've seen her drink, and we've seen her drunk on the court there, the next
but is
court.
she fucking busting lines off Kelsey's dick?
We don't know. We don't know. We don't know what happens.
I just said that.
We don't know what happens backstage.
Because she has the most wholesome image, so she's got to be the dirtiest girl ever. Kelsey loves that.
All right, you've seen South Park, right?
Yeah.
You ever see the episode where they have the Jonas Brothers on there, and they're doing the whole purity ring thing, and Mickey Mouse is like beating the shit out of him in the back? You ever seen that?
No, but...
So basically what they're doing is pushing purity rings on the little girls while singing sexually explicit music. Or whatever, like the theme was sexual, like I want to love you, girl, I want to love you. But then
let me love you down.
You've never seen the clip of South Park where the little girl's like, my Chinese tingling? You've never seen that before?
There's a lot of them I missed.
That's a clip. But anyway, that's the type of shit that I was talking about. That just they use these people to sell like that type of shit to fucking people that don't need to see it.
Rub you down.
Damn, this girl's got 3 triple doubles. Second player in WNBA history.
Oh, Jessica Shepard. Oh, wow. Wow, 3 triple doubles in a season for her.
Second player. If she gets one more, she's setting a WNBA.
She looks European. The face is definitely
European.
European.
With the name Shepard.
Shepard? She changed her name.
What is she, Welsh?
She took on her girlfriend's name.
Okay. And that, folks.
Folks, fade to black. Oh, you thought we were going, but we're back.
Tricked you, you slut.
Don't forget, folks, this is what we want you to do all the time. This is important, folks.
Wait.
This is important. That's why we put it up there. Boom, boom, and boom. So peace, love, and hair grease. Come on and subscribe for your boys. You know we're here for you.
Bingo.
So here we go. We got to go fade to black and get back. Here we go.
And then get low jack.
Bye-bye, baby. And I'm going to hit the stop.
Like Dak Prescott.